Right, welcome back. Last time, well, lots of conquest over here in Napoli, and pushed the Pope over to Ragusa now. And also took over a couple provinces from Bavaria. I'm going to be kicking those out of the HRE, actually. Great way to lower imperial authority, isn't it? But hey, once I get imperial peace, it's probably going to be stable, relatively speaking. Besides, rightful Italian provinces don't belong inside the empire. I'm not able to form Italy yet, though. In order to do that, I need nationalism, which means I need to buy the next admin tech. And right now, the ahead of time penalty is 20 years. So, an extra 800 points. Additionally, there's also the effects of nationalism and industrialization. And global trade, because global trade takes forever to spread. At least it's starting to get into France, even if extremely slowly, and not in any of the... Well, actually, it's not even going into France, it's going into Brittany. So my only options are to improve relations with Spain in the hope that they eventually spread over here to Sardinia and Corsica. Or hope that France does that and improve relations with them. I mean, I can do it. It's just... yeah. No point quite yet, because I need to wait for Minorca to get it. Which will take until 1760. Yeah. Global trade is not something that spreads easily on its own. I could improve relations with Portugal. Also spreading up to here anyway. Oh, yep. Yep. Not much I can do about that, though. Oh well. Let's get on with things. Huh. Now spreading to here. Why is that? Center of trade. Ooh, okay. Okay, good. Exactly what I wanted. So improving relations with Portugal was the correct move. Excellent. Excellent. It's still incredibly slow, but at least I'll get it at Nizza. Any progress at this point is good progress when it comes to global trade. Okay. Due to recent events, aristocratic influence has plummeted. So I think it's actually an excellent time to go ahead and push. No, never mind, I can't do that. Drat. It still affects. Well, I guess I have to wait until 1700. Because I finally have over 80 state regions, so I can do so many new reforms. I think provincial reform would probably be the best option, though. Yeah, out of all of those, that reduction to admin cost is great. Sovereign law would also be nice, but it's a bit too costly and elite loyalty, and doesn't give enough good effects. I don't think I can... I might be able to put enough to influence together to depoliticize the civil service. That would be nice. And it doesn't cost loyalty, no, it does cost stability. Honestly, some of the most effective would probably be expanded standardized examinations, reinforce bureaucratic hierarchies, expand the powers of oversight officials. Actually, this one's the biggest one. So much loyalty cost, but the provincial corruption reduction is top-notch. I think I'll go with provincial reform and expand. Yeah, it's gonna cost so much loyalty, but it will be so worth it. 40 loyalty is something I can't afford, after all, so... Is there anything else? I mean, I can expand the bureaucracy again, but there's no need to, really. I've got enough state reach. Assuming the areas I conquer in the near future don't... lower it. Well, on the other hand, the Neapolitan territories have about 55% state reach, and they don't have that much dev. I mean, I am at 1400 dev, so... And I will slowly tick up in state reach anyway. My current state reach is over 81%, so... Then again, I have so much stability that the active effort of doing so doesn't really affect me all that much. Outside of the increase in corruption. Yeah, why not? It doesn't cost me anything. Or barely anything, not compared to early on. This might be the last time I do it, though. After all, once I get rational taxation, combined with provincial reform, I'm getting more than half a state reach every year. It will just come naturally. No problems at all. I will probably attack Naples soon. I'm just waiting for... you know what? Now's a good time. Just let me prepare, and I'll get going. Well, okay, maybe sending you down here might not be the best of ideas. Ah, it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Imperialism. Oh, you're 720 in debt? Well, in a way, that just makes it easier, I guess. Since I only need to defend my own provinces. I am wary of England's navy, but I think most of it is in heavy ships which don't do too well in the Mediterranean. And I'm certain I would have seen more heavy ships from them. I've seen more ships from them. At that. On the other hand. I'm sure they just want stuff like Poznan. I'm sure they would embrace, you know, the culture. Connect up their territories and all that. Or at least better than they do through Brandenburg. I'm sure they would enjoy Wielkopolska. Okay. Siege down the easy provinces here first, and then I'll send you up north. You're exceptional at fighting, so, not general. Bother upgrading my ships. Yeah, I don't think I can win this fight. Retreat. I need to take the time to upgrade ships. That would be a good peace deal. I'm not sure if I can actually manage that, but... it'd be great if it turned out that way. Obviously, I cannot focus on that. I need to ensure that things don't fall apart over to the northwest. Which they are in the process of doing right now. Have to defend my allies' provinces. That was a closer battle than I anticipated, but I think they only retreated because Bohemia was actually coming in to assist. Oh, and the leader died too. That's why. Okay. That's not good. Great. I've got plenty of points. Let's try again. That's much better. No maneuver, but who needs maneuver? Right, time to keep playing Fire Brigade down here. Well, okay, so I don't need these troops down here anymore. That's good. Thankfully, there's enough mill access so I can just march over and deal with Burgundy, since that's where a lot of the troops seem to be streaming in from. And it makes sense. There we go. That's a good battle. More score for battles. So much of it. It's going to take a long while before Naples is convinced for this peace deal. Their enthusiasm is low, but it's not that low. I certainly need to knock around the Commonwealth and Burgundy a lot more before that can work. I'm probably just going to see if I can white peace Burgundy out of the war, which is maybe the easiest option. Capital's right there. Oh, I just suddenly lost mill access to... what? Do not have military access here. It's probably because this is a path to the retreat province. Okay, siege on the fort at Limburg. Gonna have to head up to the northwest again with this army once that's done. And knock off these troops here. Okay. I need to recover. They're actually attacking me, although I think that's on accident. It's not, oh, defender, because siegeable fort is there. Siegeable fortifications are there. That's genuinely, they walked into my province. The province I was standing on. Perfect isn't done yet. Need to do a good bit more sieging before they're willing to give up. Although... Aha! Oh. Right, rather not lose their trust, so I'm going to need to fight just a bit longer so that this province can come back under Bohemian control. Of course, that involves making sure things don't go poorly. Here in the east. Okay, good enough for me. What, you want more? Okay, perhaps I've given you a bit too much leeway on that. Fine. That's still no? Okay. Great. Fine, from here on out, everything I siege in the Commonwealth is... I want to handle the peace deal directly, thank you very much. Continue doing that, because that's actually not all that helpful. Because if that blocks my ability to influence, to add influence to the bureaucrats when 1700 rolls around, that's going to be extremely annoying. Oh! Yeah, that's problematic. Siege this down and walk. All the way back here. This train's not that bad. Take it. Stack wipe anyway. Still no. Cut them off. What's the only increase in war enthusiasm? Ongoing battles? Yep. Where the... Oh, down here. Okay, so this combo would be... What about... No. You know how tough it is to get that much war score? I don't exactly have much of a choice. Yep, time to siege down the rest of that stuff. Of course, the problem is as soon as I focus on a front... That's where the AI troops come streaming in. Oh well, I can work around this. to worry. Prestige is no bother. Tuscany is basically the perfect nation to permanently sit on 100 prestige on anyway. Might be part of why. They've got a lot of ships, a lot of troops down here. If I can stack wipe them, that would be perfect. Why do they keep trying to attack Nizza anyway? Okay, that was a painful battle, but we won. Extremely painful. It's gonna take a while to recover for that army to recover from that. Okay, there we go, finally. This is a peace deal where everyone's happy. Well, maybe not the Commonwealth, definitely not Naples, but otherwise, it's acceptable. God, I hate having to promise provinces. It's a new thing. Assimilate the Principality of Tarantino. Which one is that? I mean, I probably will do that. I just need to bring my troops back. Oh, England can be checked as a rifle. It's plus 63% stronger navy. Admittedly, I did recently lose a large portion of my navy. It was outdated. It was bound to happen eventually. I can go back to fabricating claims now, which is quite nice. So results not come up, or did I already click it away? I don't know. I'm not reading that. It raises autonomy, so... Or at least it should. After all, I am a county too, so technically. Isn't it lovely having a title rank county? You know, there is something... Oh. No. There is something odd about the one singular province I have over in the Caribbeans being the first one to get global trade. But I guess it also makes sense in a way. Okay, can I still not touch, or can I? Nope. Drat. I was hoping to do some reforms, but the insistence of those random events influencing things outside of my control is really annoying. Oh well. I can still do some things to get the burghers and the clergy a bit happier. I do wonder if peasant freedom does not seem to have changed. Perhaps there wasn't enough time? Or was it at exactly 59? Wait a second, I've been owning these provinces for a while. What about over here? 52. Secondary provinces, 51.4. Okay, so it is not nearly as high. This is probably just 0.4 yearly peasant freedom. Okay, and what is overlooked tenant abuse? Minus 0.75% times gentry power yearly peasant freedom for the next 10 years. Because gentry power is less than 42, is at 42%, that's not very much. Okay, so this will not decrease peasant freedom in provinces that have, you know, huge amounts of peasant freedom. Like the provinces I've been owning for a long while. Grishun is one of the potential exceptions. Yeah, definitely an exception. Same with Trent. Venexia probably doesn't have it quite there yet. But stuff like Modena and Emilia and so on. Okay, pretty close. But the core of the Republican core certainly has maxed out peasant freedom. After all, I've been holding these provinces for a long, long time. So, doing this will not have that many issues. And it is a way to quickly gain large quantities of loyalty. So I'll do it, even if I don't like it. Donate to the church. I could use the money. Because I've been draining it away pretty effectively. I also need to grab stealing wheels, for sure. Ship durability plus 3%, make corrupt officials, colonial range plus 200, trade range plus 100, naval morale plus 0.25, as well as fire locks for sure because of the sheer amount of mill points that I have. Infantry fire plus 0.1, cavalry fire plus 0.1, artillery fire plus 0.5, enables cohorn mortars. And I think I'll also grab the admin tech despite having rather low admin points, so that I can start spawning in nationalism. I need it anyway. Voluntary hospitals, admin efficiency plus 5. Let's get the cohorn mortars in, and good. Whoa! I just noticed this. Yep. Savoy is attacking Austria. I'm not entirely sure why Bohemia is involved. Because Bohemia isn't... How are you even involved in the first place? Unless you intervened as a great power. Oh, that's probably why. Just automatically joining the war, huh? Okay. Well, regardless, this is the perfect opportunity. After all, if you're... the Emperor will not intervene in this case because, after all, they're currently being attacked by this member in a massive war. Oh boy, is it a massive war. And there's also the fact that France is not guaranteeing Savoy anymore. So it's just England and Venice. If Venice is questionable whether or not I can keep them under control, but England, so long as I'm defending territory, it should be fine. Plus, I'm not asking for that much. Let's go. You know, I have not got any events that changes the influence. At least I don't remember getting any events that changes the amount of influence any of the factions have. So, it's probably possible for me to actually raise the influence of the bureaucracy for once. Yes, finally. Promote the bureaucrat faction. 50 influence, perfect. I can finally get rid of the law. I can finally depoliticize the civil service in full. It's severely low relations, but it does not change loyalty. I am gonna have to watch out for stability issues, though. Enact provincial reform. And not just stability issues. And expand powers of oversight officials. I could in theory do more, but... I need to look. I don't have the admin points to reform bureaucratic hierarchies. Reforming sovereign law costs just too much loyalty. I guess I could institute literacy tests now. Yeah, that should make them a bit happier. Definitely need to put in full green provisions though, just to keep things under control for a while longer. Okay, good. Back to the war. Okay, they have unconditionally surrendered, so no point dragging things out any longer. Or at least no real point. I mean, I could try beating up more Venetian ships, but there's no reason for me to do that. Right, the aggressive expansion from this is going to be not easy to deal with, but I think I still have... Do I still have that? No, I don't. Don't have that mission reward anymore. Sad. Oh well. I can live with the coalition for a while. Besides, this is everything that I want for a while. A long, long while. Force religion, water reps. I could embrace nationalism now. Yeah, sure, why not? It's in practically all my provinces except for the ones that I've just conquered. And Trent. Because that province is technically Austrian. Ah. Control Italy. The Iron Crown. Papal state country name will be restored to original. Western Italy, Naples. Wait, that means I can reclaim these, and I should get most of those back. Yeah, I still need to have Tinson. Do I still have my ideas? Please tell me I still have my ideas. Yes, I still have Tuscan ideas. Italian military. Italian capital. Could I make Pavia the capital? Which province is even Pavia? The fact. Oh, it's over here. Why? Why would I make Pavia the capital? Just keep Florence as a capital. Okay. Excellent. Good. Big Prince, New Italy. And presumably a new mission tree, right? No. I don't. Isn't there a button that lets you fix the mission tree? Clean up mission tree. Nope, okay. Well, fine. I can live with it. Okay, that's a very odd name for a Bohemian Romanian. What? I mean, I guess Eastern Roman Empire and all, but still? I have no choice. I must join in. Or at least no real choice. Backing down now would not be great. Looks like they want the Slovak provinces. Alrighty then. Okay, the decade's here. So. Tech. I cannot afford admin tech. At all. And that's fine. I'm already ahead of time there. Stock exchanges. Naval force limit plus 5%, trade efficiency plus 5%, settlement growth plus 2. Standard uniforms. Mill tactics plus 0.25, land morale plus 0.3, infantry shock plus 0.15. Being ahead of time there is going to be extremely helpful in battle. Okay, promote the gentry faction. I guess overlook tenant abuse again. Could I check down here to make sure this isn't lowering things? Because it was 52. What was that? It's still at 60. 60 here as well. Okay, that's odd. 70.8. 68. Do you remember Venexia as being... Well, it's local based, isn't it? So in areas where the nobles are particularly weak, it doesn't matter. Well, I need noble loyalty, so I can do this for a little bit longer. Not for that long, though. Supports commerce, of course. Perform a show of devotion. I'm having issues with finances, so I'm not going to donate to the church. I'm on a thread at the moment when it comes to finances, so... I have stability. That's something I can burn. Overturn the status quo. Vision. There we go. That combo should keep things under control. Hopefully. Alright, back to dealing with Bohemia's War. Guess they're going for Czechoslovakia right now. It is a nationalist war after all. Okay, that war is over, finally. Good. I was starting to tire of it. They've released Transylvania. And Basilia remain. But funny enough, not constant. Just not Bulgaria. Oh, yeah. Apparently they were pretty good at cultural conversion, which is why it all transferred to... Well, there's nothing here that specifies that, so... Still, that's kind of silly. Danish, Norwegian, Sweden. What a name. What a name. Back on the top rank too. Excellent. Okay. Definitely a point to stop the session. Considering there were massive wars all the way through. And we finally formed Italy. Sadly, that's the end of the mission tree. Yep. Well, I've got the Iron Crown of Lombardy at least. And I'm still stuck on title rank county, but it really doesn't matter. All it would give me is more prestige. Yeah. So I've conquered most of the Italian region. All that's left is, well, Sicily, of course. Which I can get with the transfer, but that's going to take time. Because I want aggressive expansion to cool down, because I incurred a lot from getting these provinces off of Savoy. Then there's also the issue of, well, leftover provinces that Naples has over here. Yeah. Yeah. I've embraced nationalism. In fact, no one else is getting it yet, so that's nice. Well, with the exception of the Papal State for some reason. I'm not sure why they're getting it. Center of trade and trading. Oh. I guess they fulfill the other requirements too, huh? Well, I've done a number of minor bureaucratic reforms, including the final provincial administration, as well and bureaucratic politicization, higher through examination, institutional oversight, I guess. Yeah. Am I in position to do them now? Not really. Am I? Clergy are too unhappy. Yeah, my finances have restabilized from the massive amount of corruption that occurred from that, so should be fine. There's nothing here that I want to do. Okay. Yeah, keeping the clergy happy is actually the more important thing now. Because I produce so much peasant freedom that suppressing the peasantry actually doesn't really affect the freedom gain. Not by much, anyway. It definitely slows it down, but honestly, there are no real issues, so that's great. Additionally, the shift to the changing countries means that all the nationalism that I had in these areas, gone. Even the one over here, I believe. Yep. And I'm also first-rank great power. Literally by a thread, because I have less than 1 point more than England in the great power points. And should any of these countries right here pick up another institution, it's done. I've lost first rank again, but that's fine. I'm gonna take over Sicily eventually, which is certainly gonna weaken Spain's ranking. And picking on Naples is always fun, especially since it's another 60-ish dev? 50, 60 dev. The rest of Sicily. Not Sicily. Napoli. Kingdom of Naples, etc. Which are at least somewhat lower Spain's ranking, even if not by much, since it is, after all, subject. Still, every one of these provinces has more than 10 dev, except for this one. Although none of them have more than 20. I'd say that's about 100 dev. So 50 score for Spain, and 100 for me, because I'm definitely annexing Sicily once I get the opportunity to. I don't know why I look here. No ideas. Because National Anthem is going to take a while. Religiously, the country still looks like this. Not particularly impressive, but that's why I have tolerance. Because it would take forever to actually convert everyone. While the missionaries are in the process of doing so, yeah, religious unity is great. Because two tolerance of heretics is enough to cause no problems with religious unity. And that's it. Yeah. I've definitely gone on, okay, perhaps not with the ending bit. The ending bit's actually quite fine. 6 minutes is a good amount to aim for. But the session definitely has gone on too long, so I'll see you again next time. Until then.